Hey guys, Ben Simpson here at Simpson Plays, and welcome back to the part of our GreedFall walkthrough Let's Play adventure here in Teer Fradee. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and sit back, grab a snack, grab a drink, kick your feet up, and chill out. Check out links in the description, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. As always, thank you for the support. Thank you for subscribing. The amount of subscribers I've got over the last few weeks, over the course of my entire YouTube career so far, is crazy. And yeah, all I can ask for is more, and for you guys to stick around and enjoy. So yeah, let's resume then. As you guys know, we're on our little leveling up expedition. What? Who? Who? What? Where? Oh, okay. Level up. Tenlands. Oh, we're done with you guys. You need to sharpen your claws, my friend. Okay, it's fast. Roll. Oh. Alright, took him out. Anything over here? No. So there's a campsite right there, just outside here. And welcome to Eden. We got a rude welcome, but is what it is. Oh, I thought I'd be able to walk up there. There aren't restrictions on this game. Sometimes I wonder. It would be so much better if it was more open world like Skyrim. This game could be amazing. It's already good, but it's not amazing. Right in your booty. Oh. He just stood there and took it. Oh! That was a big dodge from me. There we go, took it out. That was a big dodge from me though. I could have been bulldozed. I like that dodge. Alright then, let's get to Eden.
What an astounding place.
My mother told me about this place. She said that the village was devoured by the houses of the sons. How could their chief accept this?
All that's left to do is to find Father Justinius.
It's a madness. This is crazy. So, whoever the natives were here just accepted this missionary quarters. We're going to explore, man. This is going to be like, those chill episodes you see on YouTube all the time. For you guys, just exploring, having fun, take a look at things. If things get long, I'll try and cut stuff out. Alright, nothing in here yet. Right then, let's get up here. Everyone seems to be... that's one of the village huts are still remaining. Can I go in there? No. Alright, let's get to Father, whatever his name is. Lustianus. This must be the guy. Talk to me.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization in these wild lands.
Thank you. De Sade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Father Justinius. Delighted. And what may I do for you?
Right.
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you discovered.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find them at all costs. If you want to learn more about these tablets, you should go ask Sister Eugenia. She supervises the theologians who discovered them, and were also guarding them. You should find her a bit further in the village, with her colleagues.
Who are the suspects of this theft?
Yeah. Who did it?
Of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in this. They must have wanted to please the demons they worship by stealing the holy word from us.
How could they have learned of the tablet's existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved.
The dismissal.
I must leave you.
Right, let's go.
Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
Yeah, I'll pass. I'm good.
People could accept the priests settling in their home like this.
It all all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
Wait, I'm lost. Which way did you go again? Wait. Speak to Father. Why is that?
I'm glad to see you, my child. What can I do?
Ask about. Okay. Let's ask about
How you
village.
created this village.
We did not create it from the ground up. It was built around an existing native village. The islanders called it Vigsenegad, which translates to the village of the old sage. We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen this name in memory of Saint Matthias, and everything here fit the description of Saint Lucius. The discovery of the tablets proved us right. So, we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit of peace and harmony which is described in the scriptures.
Yeah, right.
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work of our founder, of course. If he came here and managed to convert the natives, then it is our duty to do the same thing. By living side by side with them, it is much easier for us to pass on our teachings.
Fair enough.
How well do you get along with the natives who live here?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who opposed our presence left.
Left? To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Those who stayed are on the path of enlightenment.
You
Some of
fool.
their legends must have been about Saint Matthias. That helped to convince them.
And how well have neighboring villages welcomed you?
With some reluctance, to be perfectly honest. So, we sent them missionaries. There are still frequent conflicts with the village of Vedlug, a highly violent village of heretics. But the other villages, the more peaceful ones, are slowly starting to listen to the sacred word.
There are no Onol Manawi and no warriors here either. Did they all leave?
Perfect harmony takes time, my child. I have no doubt that one day we will manage to convince your kind to convert. But
No, never.
we must settle for the
Actually, no, to be honest, maybe.
coexistence that this place already represents. Nobody thought we could live side by side with your people. And yet,
Fair
I'll
enough.
just leave you.
He seems innocent enough for now.
may the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
He looks too happy though, man. Like, he's got to be the most textured face besides this guy I've seen in a while. Like, his face is just so happy. He's just like, may the enlightened keep you in their blessings. Right, how the hell do we get deeper into this village? Don't quite understand. I mean, down and left or something like that, maybe? Oh, yep, I was correct. Right then, I got questions. You're gonna answer.
If you have questions, go see Sister Eugenia. She's
He's looking dodgy. Oh no, maybe he's just praying.
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets that were stolen.
That she
Can I
did.
ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot to do.
Alright,
Talk
well
to
then.
Father Justinius. He told me that you were supervising the theologians here.
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on Saint Matthias is conducted.
Okay, okay.
Where were the tablets the night they were stolen?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Matthias later. But first, we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to. But I couldn't find any traces of forced entry.
Inside job, locks picked.
I imagine
I don't know.
someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. But some of us can't have taken the task that seriously. If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was guarding them that night.
Bro, Virgil should be flogged.
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
That's like letting the, I don't know,
I'm afraid there are
the
no
Ark of the
such
Covenant
things.
going missing underneath your
These
nose.
tablets are priceless relics. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us. Or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Well, thank you for these pieces of information.
I am the one who should be thanking you. Especially if you managed to retrieve the tablets for us.
Right. Oh, let's ask her about Eden's creation.
That this village had been developed on the basis of St. Lucius's writings. Are you one of the theologians who helped in its creation?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place is indeed the one described in the writings, and then I stayed.
Okay, yeah,
What was
ask
the
that.
reaction of the natives when you arrived here?
Most of them were not in favor of us living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces of Saint Matthias. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
Okay, ask her about any
confrontations
conversations.
with the natives?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Ordo Luminous actually had to intervene. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlug, but we stood our ground. And when Lur, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence, things calmed down.
Thank you. This information will certainly prove to be useful.
Alright, let's get out of here. Skedaddling time. We've got work to do. Okay, okay, we got questions. We want answers, man. Right, what's in here? Is this where I was guarded? No. So it's you. Thought it might be you.
Greetings, Desade. I am handling the investigation into the theft of the tablets. Sister Eugenia told me to talk to you.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like to know?
Where were you? What on earth were you doing?
Have you been in
Let's ask
Eden
that
for a
one
long
first.
2 months, approximately. Back then, there were still some pagan natives in the village. I joined Sister Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so we could give them a fresh outlook on things.
Oh, this guy sounds like an absolute
hoping
prick.
to study some new texts. But once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the islanders. We must bring the light to this island.
Alright, ask him
You
about
talked
that.
about a mission with the natives. What did you mean by that?
I may be under the command of Sister Eugenia here, but my superior is Bishop Domitius. Our mission is to banish pagan cults and convert the entire population to the light. The island belongs to Saint Matthias, and therefore to Ptolemy, since the god of light offered it to our founder.
If your superior's Domitius, you are a member of the Ordo Luminis. I did not expect to find one of its members side by side with the missionaries. They usually do not get along.
The order goes everywhere the light needs to be revealed.
You
Have him
a
arrested.
very unique way of seeing things. I doubt everyone accepts it.
Thought we had all these lot arrested. We should be able to throw his ass in jail too. I don't like the Order Luminous, man.
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about Saint Matthias, but they were very reluctant to give us any answers. We were also trying to educate them. Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. Most stubborn against our teachings, the warriors, and the marked. The ones the natives call the Onomanawi. They eventually left, and it has proved nothing but a blessing for us. I would like to go back to work now, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Wait, aren't we gonna ask you?
According to your colleague,
You're about to
you
say,
were the one
eh?
in charge of guarding the tablets on the night of the theft. Is that right?
Indeed.
Right, yeah, what's
Tell
going
me
on?
about that night. Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet, and then the morning after, we saw they were gone.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablets. How did that happen?
I have no idea. The door was closed in the morning, and the lock was intact.
Okay.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really. What I can tell you for sure is it is not one of us.
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell me that the tablets were priceless.
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit. All that matters to us is their value as proof, not the money we could make out of them.
Do you think
Alright.
the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, It seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here, and the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to them too, in their own way.
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden. Some inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
Well, thank you. I will investigate where the theft took place.
As you wish. But you won't find anything there. And why does it matter anyway? There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets. We have all the proof we need. And that's all that matters.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. Our actions on this island...
Something's dodgy. I bet them tablets say something, don't they?
Eugenia does will only create more tensions with the natives.
I was not expecting a theologian to say such things.
Yeah, he's dodgy. I bet those tablets said something that I don't know, changed the way the faith is looked at. I bet it did. And he wanted to hide it. Y'all are dodgy. I smell dodginess. Wait, what? What is in here then? Alright, what's going on then? Examine. Oh, a cutscene.
There is only one entrance and the door shows no evidence of a break-in.
This priest, Virgil, said that the night was calm. So calm that he probably fell asleep. So, the thieves only had to take the key from him.
It's very likely that that's what happened. But someone must have informed them. It can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch of the only neglectful guard.
You think that the one who told them is in this village?
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance by the natives who were forced to leave. They must still have allies in the village, family or friends. We should go talk to the chief of the natives. He will certainly know who is close to the exiles, and enough about the researchers to inform them.
Yep. Smart move, Desade. Right. Let go. Learn more about Eden. Who else are we learning from now? Not that way. Nice. Right, so this is the old native part of the village, I guess. Yeah. Right, open up. Right, open up the safe. Open up the safe, not episode on Simpson Plays, not saying those magical words, is it, guys? Open up the safe. Got more stuff to grab. Right then. Talk to me, 'cause I don't have long.
I am Lair, the village leader. Well, I was the leader of this village.
Hello, Desade. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
There are Onol Manawi among the Logead Blau. I did not know that. What do you want from me?
Okay.
I've
Ask
heard a lot
about
of
Eden.
things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions, but I'll try.
Alright, let's
Tell
ask
me
about that
the
one.
arrival of the people of Teleme and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions, talking about the Lloyd and all these things. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had new neighbors.
What? How could they allow that to happen? I'm sorry, but if someone turned up on an island or a village that I lived in, right, and they started just randomly building houses, wouldn't you have questions? Wouldn't you be like, no?
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you. How did that happen?
Oh, I love it.
Refused to listen to them. They were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries.
Of course.
So we let them talk. And now that they think that we love their god, they leave us alone. Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
Ah, appeasement is how it begins, my friend.
One of the theologians told me that you would help them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthias, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place where the stones were.
Okay.
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have to leave the village?
They did not accept the presence of the priests and their questions. They tried to retake the village. They even asked Deirdre, the chief of Vedlug, for her help. So, the priests called the Soul Lasser, the Burning Suns, and they killed many of them. I asked for peace, and the others left us. They wanted to join Vedlug. Perhaps they have done so.
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No. I mourn those who died, of course, and the Vorstyrent. But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaigse to understand who we are. Not savages, nor monsters, but men.
Okay.
Perhaps wiser than they are.
I rate, you know what? I rate his thinking of why he's doing what he's doing, but at the same time, this is a dangerous road. It just leads to appeasement after appeasement, and the next thing, you're not appeasing anymore. You're licking ass, and you're becoming who they are. No, no, don't do it, my brother.
I think I know who stole the tablets.
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance because the missionaries forced them to leave. They must have taken the tablets with the help of someone else who stayed here.
You may be right, but you may also be wrong.
Okay.
You do well
Talk to me.
tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as I have, how do you think they will interrogate you?
You're probably right. The Inquisitors would come back, and my people would suffer. I do not want to break the peace that I did all I could to make. I think the name of the woman you are looking for is Vindwal. She helps the priests who seek the old sage.
If she's helping the priests, why would she betray them now?
Her son is one of the warriors who
Ah.
leave the village. He is filled with anger and fury. If you go talk to her, please, do not hurt her. She is but a mother who acted according to her son's wishes.
I have
Who
no
want her?
intention of hurting her, but things may not be so simple when it comes to her son.
Right, let's get out of here.
Like so many others.
I
Oh,
knew that the story would
you're
be more
lonely, mate.
complex than we'd been told.
The priests separated this village into two parts. The exiles must be broken-hearted, having left their clan behind.
Of course they are.
They'd been wiser and accepted their new neighbors. They'd never have been forced to leave.
Either
Oh, mate, get out of here. Oh, we got contracts.
resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur.
Oh, open up the safe. Don't know what that was, but we got it. Right, let's go talk to this woman then. Hopefully we find something useful from her information. Talk to me.
Greetings. Are you Vindwal?
Bird Teer Tumad. Yes, that is me. What do you want?
Yeah.
Listen, I know you helped the exiles to steal the tablets of Saint Matthias.
No, this is not true. It wasn't me.
There's no point in denying it. I know you did it for your son who had to leave the village.
If you know that, then you know that I don't have the tablets. So what do you want from me?
Alright.
The only means of alleviating the situation with Teleme is to give the priests their tablets back. So, if you don't want your son to suffer their wrath, it would be best if I could retrieve them discreetly.
Bran and the rest of the exiles are hiding in the woods, beyond the stone circle. If you want to take the tablets away from them without being seen, do not take the path on the left. It is riddled with traps. And please, do not hurt my son.
Yeah, you know what, we're gonna be nice. We're gonna try and do it without hurting her son. If I can remember this when it comes to the next episode. Because guys, I'm calling time on this. I hope you've enjoyed Finding Eden, hearing about the history and the madness of the village. And of course, as always, the priests came here and ruined everything. As always, these guys and all the luminous, the theologians, the priests, the inquisitors, they always come and ruin everything for everybody. So now we have to come and sort out their shit, as usual. So, make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below. Check out links in the description, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, of course, as always. Make sure to come back and join us on the next one where we hopefully solve this problem without violence. Without violence for once. I know it's me who likes to swing around a big sword, but without violence. And yeah, so until next time, guys, peace and love as always. Stay safe and peace, guys.